Continuing our series of hydraulic pumps, let's take a look. We looked at a external gear type pump already. Let's take a look at an internal gear type pump. So this internal gear type pump is called internal gear because we can actually see these external teeth mesh with an internal tooth camering. This is also called a crescent moon pump, and it looks like a crescent moon. And this crescent moon is really creating the seal and the space between my inlet side and my outlet side. If we take a look, why do I know it's the inlet and the outlet? If we look at the ports, what we can see is that this port is just ever so slightly bigger than this one, which would make it our inlet port. This is a common pump for you to see in a transmission for transmission oil, as well as an engine oil pump. So we will see that the drive shaft would be keyed to this internal ring. And what will happen is as we rotate from the input shaft, as it's rotated, what happens is a pocket over here is created. So we'll see it goes from a small pocket right here, and it'll eventually get larger and larger. As that pocket's getting larger, a low pressure area is created, and that's going to draw the oil in to these pockets. They then make contact with the crescent moon, and each one of these pockets are individually sealed by the clearance at the gear tooth or the gear tip. It's then moved by the input shaft or the drive shaft through, and each of these pockets is trapped. And when we get around the crescent moon, we come and we see that this pocket, as soon as we get to the other side of the crescent moon, the overall volume of these pockets is going to start to decrease until we are non-existent over here. And so what we see is that this is our outlet side or our pressure side. And so our outlet side becomes the outlet because as this volume gets smaller, the oil that was trapped in these pockets must go somewhere, and it's sent down into the system. The pressure will rise based on the restriction within the system. So we see again as we rotate, moving the camering, the difference here between an internal gear, crescent moon, or a gerotor is that our axis of rotation stays fixed. It doesn't wobble like a gerotor would do. And so what we can see here is as we turn, we create a larger volume size over here, trap the pockets against the crescent, rotate around, make the overall volume smaller. That makes this the outlet side.